It was right after the birth of my last baby, my fourth baby, my baby girl. And I had a C-section at that time, and I was in a hospital for a while, and I had 3 other children. They were all under the age of 8. And while I was in the hospital, my husband decided to move out, and with a lady friend he moved in with. I was actually going to commit suicide once. I was going to do that. I laid down, had pills right beside me. I was going to have my mother take my kids. And I really didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have any money in the bank, and this was just sort of like a knife in your heart. You don't expect someone just to up and leave, especially at that time. And I was just praying one day. It was during a late evening. I had put the kids to bed, okay? And I just happened to find them accidentally, really, and I was just praying and just turning channels, and I said, this looks interesting. They were praying for people, and I called in. And just to have someone agree in prayer with you and you know that they mean it. When you are so focused on what's going on, it's sort of hard for you to get focused in on God. And when you have someone who really knows the Lord and who is just filled with the Spirit, who is praying with you, you can feel God's presence. It's just a peace. I really can't explain that to you, but that's what it meant for me. It was peace. And I was calm, and I was able to sort of deal with things that were going on around me. And the person talking with me assured me God means what he says. This is God we're talking about. He created you. And I felt real bad and rejected, but God loves you simply because you exist. And she just nailed that. It sort of was nailed into my brain. God loves you, God loves you. And just the fact that God loves me and he did not forget about me. He was there, he was taking care of things. I know God has his hands on this ministry, that they will be used of God exactly as God has them to go. And Cornerstone needs to be here. People are hurting and they need God, period. And God loves them. They are praying that God will just reach everybody and touch hearts, and the seeds that are planted, that the Lord deals with people. Lives are changed, really, really changed. And so I see that they will I pray that they will continue that. They will just continue that.